2014, Germany are world champions. And here's the wild part. 21 of those 23 players were built by the same machine, the same factory. It was, by a distance, the most successful project in the history of football. 4 years later, the defending champions lose to South Korea and crash out of the World Cup in the group stage. Same machine, same country. What broke? The answer is the exact reason Germany is dangerous again in 2026. Hold on to that. This is the story of how Germany built a winning machine, broke it, and is trying to rebuild it. Rewind to the year 2000. At the Euros, Germany, 3-time world champions, go out in the first round. Old, slow, out of ideas. At home, they called it a national humiliation, and for once, a proud football country didn't make excuses. They looked at the wreckage and admitted the truth. The conveyor belt that used to produce great German players had quietly stopped working. The talent wasn't coming through, the whole pipeline was broken. So the German Federation did something almost no nation has the discipline to do. They didn't tweak it. They rebuilt the entire system from the ground up. Here's the move that changed everything. The German FA made a rule. If you want a professional license, if you want to play in the top 2 divisions at all, you must build and run a certified youth academy. No academy, no license. Overnight, every serious club in the country became a development factory. Standardized coaching, scouting nets across the whole nation, one national blueprint. They didn't hope for talent anymore. They manufactured it, at scale, and the machine worked better than anyone dreamed. Within a decade, the academies were producing a golden generation on an assembly line. Toni Kroos, Thomas Müller, Manuel Neuer, Mats Hummels. Not bought, not lucky. Built, coached the same way, in the same system, from boyhood. In 2014, it all came together in Brazil, and the proof is in one number. Of the 23 players who won that World Cup, 21 came straight out of the academy system Germany built after the year 2000. Think about that. A country looked at total failure, designed a machine to fix it, and 14 years later, that machine spat out world champions. That is not a fairy tale. That is engineering. So here's the mystery. If the machine was that good, why did it break? Because winning did something the failure never could. It made them comfortable. The same players who climbed the mountain were kept too long. The hunger that built the system drained out of the team that inherited it. 2018, defending champions, dumped out in the group stage, humbled by South Korea. 2022, out in the group stage again, beaten by Japan. The factory was still producing players, but the national team had forgotten what it was for. A machine can manufacture talent. It cannot manufacture desire. That was the lesson Germany had to learn the hard way, twice. And that's the weakness that still hangs over them, going into 2026. 2 of them. First, the hunger question is not solved. A system this comfortable has failed at the last 2 World Cups. Talent was never Germany's problem. Edge was. Second, everybody copied them. The academy model Germany invented. England, France, the USA all run versions of it now. The advantage that made them special in 2014 is just the price of entry today. So the real question isn't whether the machine still makes good players. It does. It's whether it can make a hungry team again. Which brings us to now, and the reason for that hook. The thing that broke Germany, complacency, is exactly what a new generation has burned away. Jamal Musiala, Florian Wirtz, players too young to be comfortable, too good to ignore, the machine's newest output, and maybe its best. At their home Euros in 2024, under Julian Nagelsmann, you could see it click back on. The swagger came back. The crowd believed again. So the reboot is real. The same factory that won in 2014, fed by a generation with something to prove, pointed at one more World Cup. The machine isn't dead. It's rebooting. So how good are they, honestly? The floor is the quarterfinals. For a 4-time world champion, anything less is another crisis. The ceiling is the whole thing, because when this machine runs hot, it wins World Cups. It has before. But here's the honest verdict. Germany doesn't need a plan anymore. They wrote the plan everyone else copied. What they need is the one thing no system can build for you. The hunger they had the year they were on their knees. The machine is ready. The only question left is whether they want it badly enough. So you tell me, machine rebooted or glory days gone? Drop it below and tell me which country's plan you want next. Welcome to Matchday. Subscribe, we're doing this all tournament long.